Great netball clash between Warburton, Millgrove and Powelltown as we just get the game underway here. Warburton, Millgrove with the early territory battle. And now an early shot at goal here. Can't quite take advantage. Ball is with Powelltown now. No. Beautifully intercepted there, but done for contact, so Powelltown with a chance to counter-attack here. And long ball inside the attacking third, but beautifully done here by the Boroughs, as they can get the ball moving out of defence. And now into the attacking third. Passed just a little bit too hot that time. So now Powelltown's turn to respond. Just moving the ball slowly up the court now. Beautiful bit of defensive work there for Powelltown. Couple of 1-2 passes there. Get the ball moving. Nice bounce pass into the circle. Oh. Beautiful use of the height there. Out of the centre here now for Powelltown. They get the centre pass. And again, just with these short passes, it's worked for them so far, but Warby get the ball back. Good bit of interceptive work there as they get the ball moving up the court. And here's a chance now for Warby. Just a few lateral passes, but they finally get the ball inside the attacking third. Short bounce pass and chance for Warby's first goal here. And puts it straight through, so scores 1-1 here early in this A-grade netball clash between Warby, Millgrove and Powelltown. And now Warby again with a centre pass. Decides to go back. Now forward again. Oh, done for contact here. Moving it forward again. Oh, right. Do you reckon you can write down the Powelltown's names for me? Just and the positions as well. Thank you very much. So it scores 2-1 here now to Warburton Millgrove after Powelltown got the first goal, and they've got it again, the Boroughs. Oh, beautifully done there by Stanley, but unfortunately she stepped into the middle third. And spilled the ball. It's a bit slippery at the moment. Rain falling here at Warburton. Making the ball a little bit hard to handle, but they've done it okay here, Warburton. As they find their way forward. And beautiful use of the height there, and now they've got another goal. Scores 3-1 here at Warburton Millgrove. Couple of good bits of play here by Warby. Again, they go back with the centre pass. Bit of a couple of 1-2s now, in fact. And inside the attacking third they go. Long pass, but beautiful defensive work here by Warby. Steadfast in defence. And they can counter-attack now. In the attacking third they go. Good fast ball movement here. Beautiful couple of passes and magnificent. Now time to finish off. And straight through. Scores 3-2 here at Warburton Millgrove, the way of Warby. And now Powelltown with a centre pass. Chance to get two in a row. Chance to level up the scores. And again with the height. And just like that, scores a level here at Warby Millgrove. And out the centre they go again, Warburton Millgrove. Couple of 1-2 passes. Into the circle they go. And they can have a shot. They can respond. Shot not quite on target. They get it back though, Warby Millgrove. They get a second chance. Yeah, this time it goes through and they've got the lead back. Scores 4-3 here at Warby Millgrove. And Powelltown can go again here. Inside the attacking third they go. Good momentary spoil. Doesn't quite work out in the end. And out the back again beautifully. For Powelltown scores 4-all here. As Warby can go again. Good wide lateral pass. They're in the attacking third here. Now just a short pass. Moving laterally again. And knocked away. All right. And straight through the middle. Good early lead here for Warby Millgrove. Out of the centre is DeBuff. Got it now as Barber. And Warby going to get it back. Through Woods. Woods wide to Langdon. And here we go. Couple of good passes here. Got it now as Guerra. Guerra. Back to Wyatt. And oh no, the slippery conditions. Just causing a little bit of trouble just that time. So they can move it out of defence here. Maddie Beat. Goes with a short pass there to Caneva. He's got it back again. Barber, in fact, sorry. And here they go, Powelltown. Oh, beautiful interception there by Elliott. Now Guerra with the ball. She gets it back. A couple of short passes there. And here we go. Guerra again. Just not quite that time. Good early start to this game so far. Maddie Beat to get them moving out of defence. She goes with a short pass to Caneva. And here we go, providing the option there was DeBuff. Here we go. DeBuff's got it again. And oh, brilliant pass there to Stanley. She's had a good start to this game and she puts it straight through. Out of the middle they go, through White. Short pass over the top. Nice little back pass, little party trick there to Wyatt. And G. Oh, not quite then. And Beat can get the moving out of defence. She gets it to Barber. Beat. Barber this time's got it. She went to Lamb. And again the Burrows get it. Elliott had it that time. Got it now was Guerra, in fact, but no, they're going to get it back here. Barber's got it. Barber just with a short lateral pass there to Caneva. Goes inside this time. Finds Lamb. Nice little bounce pass. Finds Ericsson to Stanley. Stanley puts it straight through. Lamb knocks it on, but it doesn't work out. Guerra wants options. Guerra goes inside. Gets it to G. Guerra's got it again, can get the moving inside. Guerra goes back. G. Not quite, but good second effort, and this time puts it through. Done very well there, Shay G. White out of the centre. Pass goes wide. White's got it again. Intercepted by Barber. She gets it over the top there to Ericsson. But they get it back again. Beautiful defensive work there by Woods. Yeah, they're in full swing here, Warburton. Guerra Good pass to G. Back to Guerra. G's got it. Ooh, fumble momentarily again. The wet conditions make it hard, but she puts it through. Done a very good job then. Has Shay G. Now to Buff with the centre pass. Chance to respond here for Powelltown. She gets it to Erickson. Now to Barber. Long pass back to Barber. It's just a little bit hot. The Buff's going to take it though. And a long pass there. Out wide. Here's the Buff. What does she do? Nice little short pass to Erickson, who has the shot, doesn't quite get it. Ball triggers out of bounds. It's a nice little defensive effort there by Maddie Lamb, but it's in vain. Done for contact. So Woods, good lateral pass there. Gets it to Wyatt. Providing an option there. It was Langdon. Langdon's got it again now. Goes with a long pass up the line. Gets it to Guerra. Here's G. And doing well not to get into the circle there was Morgan White. And now Shay G with a shot, and beautifully done. Puts it straight through. Now Morgan White can go out of the centre here. Quick 1-2 pass. Goes to G. Wide again, here we go. Another chance here for the Boroughs. And they put it through. 2 goals in a row for the Boroughs. What can the Buff do out of the centre? Can she create something? Got it back now. Goes with a short pass there to Lamb. Now to Erickson. Erickson goes back to Barber. Now Lamb's got it. Lamb, long pass. Good bit of work there by Woods. Did very well. Now she goes with a lateral pass there to Langdon. And Langdon with a long pass up to Elliott. Elliott's got it back now. Here we go. Lamb done for contact there. Good pass by Elliott. Fucked away again there. So pretty good standard game here, particularly considering these wet conditions. Both teams looking very good here, very clean with the ball. Oh, Shay G just couldn't quite put it through. Wasn't the easiest of shots. Maddie Beat gets the moving out of defence. DeBuff's got it now. Goes back to Beat. Goes with a short pass to Barber. Barber there, doing pretty well. Erickson's got it now. Erickson over the top to Buff with some good running. Stanley with the height. Got to put this through for Powelltown, and she does. Good bit of play there by the Towners. White out of the middle. Got it now as Guerra. Where does she go? Got to go back to Langdon. Wasn't the best of passes. She's going to get it back though. What can she do here, Guerra? Ah, yes, good pass to G. Done for stepping there. Was Beat. Oh, she'll get another chance, G, and put it through that time. So DeBuff goes out of the middle. Erickson's got it. All taken now by Maddie Lamb. Lamb back to Barber. Lamb again. Now to Buff. Lamb once again. Over the top. Oh, no. Beautiful bit of defensive work there by Woods. Woods. Oh, no. Stanley with the height. Goes back to Barber. Now to Buff. Has Lamb one way. Got Stanley up forward. But Woods again. Brilliant defensive work. To Buff. And beautifully done to Erickson, who can have the shot. And Woods, a little bit over eager there, done for stepping, and finished there off by Erickson. Done a beautiful job. Now Warburton's turn out of the middle. Straight inside the attacking third. Good effort there by Demi Barber. Did well. Warburton do get the ball back though. Guerra, G, back to Guerra. G again. Does she have a shot? I think she will. Oh no. But we'll get a bit of a reprieve here for Powelltown. Barber. Could pass it to Buff, provided the option. Now Erickson. Very quick ball movement here by Powelltown. Erickson did okay. Woods got back, and that's the end of the first quarter. Went in the Elliott direction. Got it now. Daniels again. I get the ball moving here. Here's Loaf. Loaf's going to go back. Guerra again. Here's Loaf. Just trying to work something again. They go back with the pass there. This time to Elliott. Loaf, Fodia. Loaf, knocked away. Kept in place at the umpire. Good bit of work there by Caneva. And now Beat to get them moving on the counter-attack. Here's Barber. Barber just that short pass there to Caneva. She's got it again, Barber. Now to Buff. Is Lamb, back to DeBuff. There you go, she's got Erickson wide. Erickson, DeBuff recovers. Who's going to get it here? It is Warby Woods. She goes there with a nice pass to Elliott. And now Daniels has got it. Back to Elliott. Here is Guerra. Got the ball now, there is Langdon. Here's Loaf. Loaf, Guerra, back to Loaf. Short bounce pass to Fodia was a good one. And another little bounce pass. Well weighted there by Daniel. Can have a shot now. Had a really good start to this quarter, has Daniels. And she puts it through. And now Warby Millgrove to go out of the centre here. Guerra gets it over the top there and beautifully done to Elliott. Daniels again, Fodia. And Daniels. He's been very strong in that goal attack position. And she gets another goal. Yeah, Fodia with the centre pass. Goes to Guerra. Guerra to Loaf. Goes backwards. Knocked away there. It was by Maddie Lamb. Elliott with the ball. Here's Fodia. Guerra. Guerra to Loaf. Loaf over the top to Fodia. Fodia recovered well. Where does she go to? She goes to Loaf. Loaf's going to have the shot. Oh, not quite. Just a little bit long. And Beat to get them moving out of the defensive third. Beat. To Barber. Back to Beat. Barber's done all right then. And now they can get it moving, Warby. Fotia. Went back to Langdon. Now Loaf. Fodia again. Had to jump, but she got there. Daniels, she's going to get it. Beat done for contact there. So for another goal for Daniels, and she's done very well. Having a very good game, has Daniels. DeBuff. Lamb. Lamb. Goes out wide. Barber. Lamb again. Lamb goes to DeBuff. Back to Lamb. Lamb tried to go the bounce pass to Erickson. Didn't quite work out. Daniels has got it. Woods has got it. Here's Elliott. Elliott went forward to Guerra. Guerra inside to Loaf. Here's Daniels. Daniels wide to Fodia. Short bounce pass from Loaf. It was well recovered by Beat. DeBuff's done well. DeBuff goes for the wide lateral pass to Caneva. Barber. Lamb. Wants the short pass to Erickson. She does go for it in the end. Here's DeBuff. DeBuff over the top and using the height beautifully with Stanley. And it falls in eventually. Hung there for a while, but Stanley gets the goal. Fodia with the centre pass. Daniels has got it again. Here's Guerra. Guerra to Loaf. Guerra's got to get back. She does. Here's Daniels. Pass just a little bit hot then. Here is Fodia. Fodia again. Nice pass to Loaf. Loaf can put... No, not quite. Just bounces out of the ring. Here's Beat. Where can she go? She goes with a short pass to Caneva. Beat up to Barber. Now DeBuff. DeBuff to Caneva. Recovered by Barber. No, got in there was Daniel. She's done well. Here's Guerra. They can counter-attack here. Warburton and Millgrove. Fodia over the top beautifully to Daniels. And she finishes off the job, Daniels. Very good bit of defensive play there by Warburton Millgrove. Turned defence into attack and scored the goal. Barber. Back to, oh dear, Caneva stuffed it up. And they go back here, Fodia. Elliott. Fodia again, here's Guerra. Who can Guerra go to? She's going to go to Loaf. Loaf wants to go to Fodia. Who can Fodia find? She goes for Daniels, strong hands. She can have another shot, and she can score another goal. How about this quarter from Daniels? She's unstoppable at the moment. Fodia, on to Daniels. Guerra, back to Fodia. She goes to Daniels. Where does she go? She goes backwards to Guerra. Guerra to Loaf. Loaf. Fodia with that front position, but... And she goes to Daniels, who can have another shot at goal here. And get another goal. Doesn't miss too many, Daniels. Takes all the opportunities that come away. Here's to Buff now. Chance for Powelltown to respond. It's been mostly Warburton and Millgrove this quarter. Lamb. Barber, in fact. Barber over the top to Lamb. Lamb, Latchley to DeBuff. DeBuff goes back to Lamb. Lamb trying to find Lee. She goes for Erickson. Erickson, DeBuff. DeBuff spilled it, but it ends up with Erickson. Erickson can have a shot here. Oh, not quite. Erickson, she gets it back though. She's recovered well. And she gets it that time. Much needed goal there for Powelltown. There's Fodia. Wants to go back. She goes to Elliott. Elliott. Up to Guerra. Now Loaf. Loaf. Backwards there to Langdon. And here's Loaf again. Fodia. Oh, beautiful bit of thinking there by Daniels. Let the defender get in front of her. Waited for it. And she scores another goal. Brilliant quarter here by Daniels. Here's to Buff again. Erickson. Backwards to Barber. Barber up to DeBuff. They can go again here. Lamb short. Erickson's going to have another shot. Oh, no, done beautifully there to Stanley. And Stanley puts it through. Goal for goal here just in these last couple of minutes. Fodia over the top to Guerra. Guerra, Loaf. Oh, Loaf spilled it. Beat's got it now. Beat with a short pass to DeBuff. Where does DeBuff go? Caneva was knocked away from her. Done for contact though was Loaf. He's beat. Barber. Barber. So this will be a good chance here for Powelltown to get 2 goals in a row. Lamb. What does she go for? She goes very wide to DeBuff. The pass works out. And very well done to Stanley. Woods done for contact, and Stanley needs to put it through, and she does. 2 goals in a row there for Powelltown. And DeBuff with the centre pass. Needs to create something here. Goes forward there to Erickson. Erickson worked it beautifully as well. Waited to Lamb. Lamb wide to DeBuff. Does she trust Lee? No. So Woods will get it. Knocked away from Elliott, but Lamb's done for contact, so Woods will go again. Woods, oh, it's a bit slippery there, but Elliott recovered. Elliott back to Woods, now Fodia. Fodia gets it forward to Daniels. Daniels, Elliott provides the run. Here's Guerra. Guerra now, short to Loaf, back to Guerra. Guerra again. Here's Loaf. Done beautifully there was Daniels. She can have another shot at goal. Doesn't quite get that one. And here's to Buff. So Caneva to get them moving out of defence here for Powelltown. To Buff, back to Caneva. Caneva long pass, it works to Barber. Barber, they're inside the attacking third now. Lamb to Buff. Long pass to Stanley. Oh, well done Woods, got in front. Did the job. Now Daniels. Here we go, Langdon. Langdon, long pass to Fodia. Fodia to Guerra. Guerra to Loaf, who's going to have a shot. Oh, puts it through. Good bit of play there by Warburton and Millgrove. Fodia again. Guerra. Guerra to Loaf. Loaf. Oh, strong hands there by Langdon. Loaf again. Here's Guerra. Guerra's got it again now. Fodia. Oh, knocked away there by Beat. But Warby recover. Fodia again. Loaf. She's in the circle. Guerra. Loaf again. She's thinking about having a shot. Thinks she's going to have it. Doesn't quite get it. Oh, brilliant recovery though by Loaf. She'll go again. Not quite. Once more. This time she's got it. Third time lucky. There we go. 2 in a row for Warby Millgrove. To Buff out of the centre to Lamb. Lamb back to Barber. And that's half time. And we're underway. Out the centre they go. White back in the centre position. She's got it again. And for the top here to Fodia, who's moved to the wing attack position. Fodia's got it again. And does beautifully there. And Shay G with the first goal there of the first half. Or the second half, I should say, really. Lamb. Here's to Buff. Keneva. Emerson Woods. Momentary fumble, that's okay. Here's to Buff again. Lamb. To Buff recovers. Back to Lamb. Lamb gets it over the top to Stanley. And Keneva can't quite recover that time. And Keneva, who's into the goal attack position, can't quite get that one. And good bit of defensive work there by Langdon. Langdon to Emerson Woods. Langdon again. Out wide there to Wyatt. Here we go, Emerson Woods again. Over to the other Woods, Gabby Woods. Here we go, got the ball now, it's Shay G. Here's Fodia. Fodia, couple of 1-2s with G. She can have a shot and puts it through. Goal there for the Boroughs. Oh, Emerson Woods, little fumble. Time for contact there was Lamb. So Langdon will get it. She'll go across to Gabby Woods. Emerson Woods again. Oh, knocked away. Whoop. All right, Gabby Woods can get them moving forward here. Good pass to Fodia. Here's Barber. Short backwards pass to Buff. Now Barber again. Here is to Buff. Barber. Inside the attacking third they go. Here's Keneva. Stanley has to pick it up off the toenail. She does well though. Oh, done well. Yeah, Keneva. Stanley recovers it. Got to put this through for Powelltown, and she does. Rain really starting to fall now here at Warby Millgrove. Conditions very slippery all of a sudden. DeBuff out of the middle. Lamb does it well. Lateral pass there, a couple of lateral passes. Here's Barber, goes laterally again. Here's Keneva. Lamb provides the run. Ooh, just fumbled it. And recovered there by Emerson Woods. She's done very well. Fodia. Here's Gabby Woods. Back to Emerson Woods. Here's Shay G. Here we go now to Wyatt. She wants to go back to G. Beautifully intercepted there though, and they can get it moving out of defence again here, Powelltown. Here they go. Here's Barber. DeBuff. Where can DeBuff go? She wants to go on the attacking third. Cut off there beautifully though by Emerson Woods. Fodia, long pass to Daniels. Daniels now to Gabby Woods. Here's Fodia. Fodia there to G. G with a long pass. Knocked away though by DeBuff. But Fodia will get it back. Fodia, nice pass there to Daniels. She can have her first shot of the second half. Oh, not quite, just bounces away. Couple of fumbles, who can get it beat, eventually gets it. And a reprieve here for Powelltown. And here we go, they're on the counter-attack now, back to beat, short pass to Barber. Barber, another lateral pass there. Here's beat to DeBuff. DeBuff, Emerson Woods did well momentarily, but now Stanley's got it. Good strong hands. And she makes no mistake, puts it through for a goal. A port one there for Powelltown. And White can go out of the middle again. Laterally to Gabby Woods. Long pass to G. It works out beautifully. G, she goes on a long lateral pass. Back to Emerson Woods. They're back in the middle third. Beat comes in. She's done very well there defensively. It's Beat now who's got it, in fact. Here's Barber. Barber laterally again. Barber once more. And again. To Buff, long pass to Stanley, and she got the strong hands. It doesn't quite make it work though. Caneva though has it. She goes through to Buff. What can Stanley do? Fumbles it, but it goes to DeBuff. Lamb. And Stanley's done okay. She's going to have a shot. And she puts it through. 2 goals in a row for Powelltown. DeBuff with the centre pass. Got to make something of this. Lamb with the strong hands. Back to DeBuff. Who's going to recover this? Emerson Woods did well. Gets over the cross to Gabby Woods. Back to Emerson. Here we go. Wyatt. Fodia. Fodia. Back to Emerson Woods. Now Gabby Woods again. Wyatt once more. Wyatt. Long pass. Not the best one. And going to need a new ball here. That one's out of here. Onto the football field. Here's Beat. Barber. Barber to Buff did well. Under a bit of pressure, but she did okay. Here's Barber again. Barber, just a couple of short passes now. Here's to Buff. Got into that attacking third. The pass wasn't the best one. Woods happy to leave it. Here's Langdon. Out to Emerson Woods. Emerson Woods back to Langdon. Langdon to Wyatt. Wyatt going to go laterally to Gabby Woods. She's done well there. Gabby Woods. Short pass there to Daniels. Fodia. Back to Woods. Fodia once more. Here's Daniel. Knocked away there by Lamb. Here's Fodia. What can she create here? At the top to Daniels. Daniels out wide there to Wyatt. Defending grimly here is Powelltown, but good strong hands there by Shay G. And puts it through. Pass a little bit hot for Daniels, but they recover at Warby. Barber's done well. They can get it moving out of defence now. Can Powelltown. Caneva. Back to Barber. Barber fumbled at slippery conditions. Here we go. Oh, gee. Come into play then. She's done all right there to Buff. She's got back up. Very heavy rain for a lot of this game, has to be said. Emerson Woods. Oh. Gee. Running with a lot of force there was Maddie Lamb. Here's Fodia. Daniels, all the slippery conditions coming into play again here. Bit more outside run here for Powelltown. Barber. They're inside the attacking third now. Here's Lamb. Oh, fumbled it, but she knocked it on to DeBuff. She's going to go again here, Lamb. She goes back to Barber. Lamb's got it once more. She wants Stanley. She wants Stanley, but in front was Langdon. She's done very well. Here's Woods to Gabby Woods. Back to Emerson Woods. Emerson Woods laterally now to Fodia. Fodia with a long pass to G. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt. Good positioning there was Daniels. She can finish it all off with yet another goal. Beautiful there by Daniels. Here's DeBuff with the centre pass. Got to string a few together. Fodia comes in and knocks it away, and Langdon recovers it. Woods. Emerson Woods now. Woods laterally to Daniels. Wyatt goes the long pass to G. Fody has done very well. Bit of chaos ball here, but they can make it work, and G can have a shot. And put it through. No, not quite. Oh, no, Daniels recovers beautifully. Last line, and she puts it through. 2 in a row here for Warburton Millgrove. Just made it all work then, was Warburton Millgrove. Emerson Woods out wide. Fody up. Over the top to G. G's got Wyatt there. She goes back to Fody up. Fody up. Wyatt. Wyatt now. Oh, strong hands by G. Well done by Shay G. And she puts it through. 3 in a row for Warburton Millgrove. What can DeBuff create from the centre? Goes with that short pass there to Lamb. DeBuff again. Long pass, and oh, beautifully done there by Caneva. And she puts it through. White, back to Emerson Woods. Fodia inside the attacking third. Here we go, a couple of 1-2s. G's got it. Back to Emerson Woods. Short to Wyatt. Wyatt to G. G, oh, she controls it in the end. Fodia to G. You should be able to put this through, and she does. Magnificent bit of play again there by Warburton Millgrove. Looking very, very good. DeBuff out of the middle. Caneva back to DeBuff. DeBuff short pass to Lamb. Had the strong hands. Lamb's going to go back. Now DeBuff, I should say, in fact. Straight to Langdon. Here's Woods to Gabby Woods. Now to Daniels. Good bit of run there by Emerson Woods. Got up the court. Now Gabby Woods again. Here's Shay G. Goes wide to Fodia. Fodia. Now to Wyatt. Wyatt with a little bounce pass to G. Which way is this going? G's going to have the shot. And puts it through. Another goal for Warby Millgrove. Playing really well these last few minutes of Warby Millgrove. Handling the wet conditions beautifully. Goes out wide. Beautifully done there by Caneva. Good bit of defensive work, but Warby are going to get it back. Gabby Woods has Emerson Woods laterally. She goes to Fodia. Fodia now works it all. 2 people, no communication. They work it out though eventually. Gabby Woods is going to get it. Fodia. Short pass there. Works out to Daniels. Yeah, Daniels even better. 2G. Shorter, easier, shot at goal, and she gets it. Very well done there by Warburton Millgrove again. DeBuff now out of the middle. Just goes laterally there to Barber. They can go again, back to Barber. Barber to DeBuff, providing the run on the outside. Here's Lamb. Where can Lamb go? She's going to go back. Oh, it's knocked away though by Daniels. I'll get another chance though here through Maddie Lamb. Lamb, long pass. Oh, no, not quite. Pass is a little bit too hot there for Caneva. And Langdon can get them out of defence. Goes to Emerson Woods. Back to Langdon. Langdon, a good pass there onto the chest of Wyatt. Back now to Gabby Woods. Woods. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt. Not Wyatt, in fact it was Daniels. Daniels going again, taking it hard. But they've done well here, the Powelltown defence. Get it moving again. Back to Barber. Barber to DeBuff. Long pass, Stanley, strong hands. Much needed goal for Powelltown, and they get it. White to get them going out of the middle. Emerson Woods on the outside. Here's Shay G. Short pass to Fodia. Back to G. Yeah, penalty against Shay G. Here's Beat. Short pass to Barber. Barber, long pass to DeBuff in it. Knocked away there by White. So momentary relief here for Warburton Millgrove. Barber gets it. Goes out wide there to DeBuff. DeBuff to Stanley again with the strong hands. Oh, a bit of a flying shot. Doesn't quite work out. I think she's done for contact here, Stanley. Here she is, so Langton's going to get it. Here's Emerson Woods, short pass to White, back to Woods, goes to Gabby Woods. Gabby Woods back to Emerson Woods. Now Fodia. Fodia over the top to Daniels. Daniels beautifully to Shay G, who can have another shot and get another goal. Very good display here by Warburton Millgrove, playing very well at the moment. And DeBuff with the centre pass. She goes backwards to Barber. Barber. Inside the attacking third they go now. Here's DeBuff. Lamb wanted it, but she goes to Caneva. Caneva wants Stanley. Stanley, oh, the pass wasn't the best one for her. Stanley giving it everything she's got there, but unfortunately just wasn't able to make it work. And that's the end of this third quarter. The difference here for Powelltown. And we're underway. Fodia out of the middle. Gets it to Shay G, who's now in the goal attack position. Over the top there beautifully. And doesn't quite work out that time. And early first goal here to Warburton Millgrove, scores 33-19. Here we go to Buff, still in the centre position. Here's Barber. Barber to Buff. Ericsson back in the goal attack position. Goes out wide there to Lamb. Ericsson for an early goal here. And she's got it, scores 33-20 now. Away of Warburton Millgrove. Fodia back in the middle. Gets it out wide. Here's Daniels. Daniels to G. Fodia again. Goes to Daniels, who's now in the wing attack position. G wants it. And another goal here for Warburton Millgrove. Scores 34-20. Lamb's got it now. Short pass to Ericsson. Back to Lamb. Ericsson again. Can have the shot. Doesn't quite get it. Good bit of defensive work here. Done by Warby Millgrove. Langdon gets it to Daniels. Loaf's got it. Here we go, Loaf again to Fodia. And good pass, Shay G using the height then. Doesn't quite get it that time. Here we go, Barber's got it again. Here's Caneva. Caneva to Barber. Barber, Caneva again. Short pass to Barber. Looking it slowly. Ericsson got up, did well. Here's Lamb. Lamb laterally to DeBuff. DeBuff to Ericsson to bring it back to 13 points, and she's got it. Scores 34-21 here at Warby. Fodia to go from the middle here. And out the middle they go. Daniels. She wants it, knocked away by Beat. And here's Shay G. Put it out to 14 points. And she's got it, scores 35-21 now at Warburton Millgrove. So DeBuff out of the middle. Lamb recovers it well. Gets it back to DeBuff. And Maddie Lamb slipped over. Wet condition, she's back up though. She looks like she's all right. Here's DeBuff. Ericsson wants it. Stanley though with a height. Yeah, puts it through, scores 35-22 here at Warby Millgrove. Here's Fodia. Out wide to Daniels. Daniels back to Elliott. Daniels again. Here's Loaf. Fodia. And Shay G again. Yeah, she makes no mistake. Scores 36-22 here at Warby Millgrove. Ball back in play. Couldn't quite take it cleanly, but they'll get it back here, Powelltown. Beat will take it. Beat with a short pass to Caneva. Here's DeBuff. Caneva. DeBuff again. DeBuff, long pass, couldn't quite make it work. They intercept it now, Fodia. There is White. Where does White go? Elliott wants it from the side. She goes to Daniels. Daniels to Loaf. Here's Fodia. Fodia out wide to Daniels. Daniels with a short pass to Loaf. Loaf can have a shot now. Making 15 points, scores 37-22 here at Warburton Millgrove. Here's Shay G now. Goes with that short pass out to Daniels. Hot pass, but Shay G makes it work for 3 in a row. Scores 38-22 at Warburton Millgrove. Having a very good game today, are Warby. DeBuff, Ericsson with strong hands. Goes laterally and back into the middle to DeBuff. She did well. Back to Ericsson. Ericsson wide to DeBuff. Looking for Stanley. Stanley to get the shot now. And she puts it through. Back to 15 points. 38-23 here at Warburton Millgrove, the way of Warby. Photo out of the middle. Goes to Daniels. Here's G. G waiting for Loaf to get into the circle. She goes backwards to Elliott. Fodia. Here's White. White. Daniels. Back to White. Daniels again. Couple of 1-2s. Here's Loaf. Loaf almost intercepted by Beat. Fodia recovers it though for Warby. Here's Loaf. I think Beat's done for contact then. And Loaf can't have a shot to put it back out to 16 points. Back to Fodia. G again with a height. And another goal. Scores 39-23 here at Warby. Ooh, DeBuff. Oh, no. Lamb just overran it. But it's going to be okay for the moment for Powelltown. Okay, here we go. Where does Caneva go? Out wide to Ericsson. Ericsson back in board to DeBuff. Ericsson again in the circle. Here's DeBuff. Stanley knocked away beautifully by Langdon. Here's Wyatt. Wyatt can go out wide and over the top to Elliott. Elliott, Loaf. Loaf long to Daniels. Daniels did well. Here's Shay G again. Strong hands. And she can have another shot and she can make it 17 points. And she does. She makes it 17 points. Scores 40-23 here at Warburton. And Fodia with the centre pass. Quickly to Loaf. Back to Fodia. Moved it very quickly here. Back to Elliott. Oh, Elliott fumbled, but she recovers. Daniels wanted the short pass. Didn't get it. Fodia. G again. Strong hands. Another goal. 41-23 the way of Warburton. Here is DeBuff. Oh, knocked away beautifully there by Fodia. And Warby Millgrove are going to get it again. Elliott comes up to take the ball. And where does she go? Short pass to Wyatt. Wyatt, Elliott. Oh, no, knocked away brilliantly by Maddie Lamb. Here's a chance for Powelltown. DeBuff comes in. She goes wide to Ericsson. Ericsson looking for Stanley, and Stanley with the high can have a shot. Trim it down to 17 points. Scores 41-24 here at Warby. Here's Fodia. Loaf, back to Fodia. Back to Loaf again. Loaf, long pass, lateral pass to Daniels. Daniels, back to Fodia. Fodia to Daniels again. Daniels just goes with a short bounce pass there to Loaf. Loaf has a shot, doesn't quite get it. Shay J almost got it. It was a very good effort. And they are going to get back here, Warburton. Loaf. What can she do? Fodia. G again with the strong hands. And once more, this time it's Loaf. And she's going to get another crack at it. Not quite. G, knocked away. And finally, some relief here for Powelltown. Here's Caneva. Caneva, long hot pass. Lamb handled it well. Caneva into the buff. Here's Ericsson. Ericsson short to Stanley. Just to bring it back to 16 points. Done well. Scores 41-25. Last two for Powelltown. Above out of the middle. Short pass to Lamb. Lamb. Ericsson's going to get it. Oh, no. The fumble. It is a slippery ball. Let's not forget that. Here's Elliott. Elliott. Ooh. Knocked away by Barber. They're going to go again here, though, Warburton. Here's Elliott. Elliott short pass to Daniels. Daniels over the top to G, and G's done well again. And she's got it. Scores 42-25 here at Warburton Millgrove. Here we go. Long pass out there to Daniels. Daniels Long pass. Oh, a bit hot for G that time. Loaf, in fact, it was. He's beat. Barber. Beat can get them moving out of defence. Short little pass there to Barber. Over the top to Caneva. Caneva laterally to Barber, providing the run. Here's DeBuff. They're inside the attacking third now. Always an interesting pass there. Ericsson, it worked out though to Lamb. Ericsson again. She's looking for Stanley. Ericsson's got it again. She might as well have the shot herself here. And, oh, just over the top. It was unlucky. And wide pass here to Fodia. Fodia, long to Loaf. Here's Elliott. Here's G. G to Fodia. And knocked away there by DeBuff. And DeBuff will get them moving out of defence. Short pass to Beat. Oh, gee, it's a bit hot. And here we go. Shay G, easiest to goals. Brilliant bit of play. Scores 44-25 here at Warburton Millgrove. And they've got the centre pass here too. To Warburton or to Powelltown? No, it is Warburton. No, it is Powelltown. Bit of confusion there. Ericsson, long pass. Lamb, bit hot, but she makes it work. Oh. Ball coming back to Maddie Lamb. Lamb short pass to Ericsson, goes back. Ericsson can have the shot. Bring it back to 18 points, and she's got it. Scores 44-26 here at Warby. Short pass there to Loaf. He's White to Fodia. It was a hard pass, but it worked out. G to Loaf. Just doesn't quite work out in the end there for Warby, but I'll get a second chance here through Loaf. Loaf now. Loaf to Fodia. And here's G for another goal. She's got it. Scores 45-26 here at Warby Millgrove. Having a great game is Shay G. And all Lamb fumbling. But they are going to get the ball back here. Powelltown through Barber. Barber to DeBuff. To Lamb. Lamb out wide to DeBuff. Ericsson can get it. She can get another one. And she does. Back to 18 points. Scores 45-27 here at Warby. Here we go. Here's Daniels. Daniels long to Loaf. And now Daniels again. Here's Fodia. Daniels once more. Daniels to Loaf. Back to 19 points. That's 46-27 here at Warby. Here is DeBuff. Goes backwards to Barber. And DeBuff again. Laterally to Barber this time. Barber again to DeBuff. A few 1-2s here. DeBuff long pass, backing in the height of Stanley, but it was a good bit of defensive work by Langton. DeBuff recovers it though for Powelltown. Another shot at goal here for, just had a bit of a mental break here for Ericsson there. And they get it back again to DeBuff. Here's Stanley to bring it back to 18 points. And she gets it, 46-28 here at Warby. Fodia out of the centre. Here's Loaf. Back to Fodia. Long pass into Shay G. It was a bit too good in this last quarter, Shay G. It's back out to 19 points, 47-28 here, the way of Warby. DeBuff out of the middle to Lamb, back to DeBuff. Just going hard and fast now. Oh, brilliant bit of play there by Stanley. Good strong hands. Doesn't quite get it. And Stanley's done very well then. And she will have a second crack at it. Oh, good bit of defensive work by Elliott over the top to Fodia. Here they go, Warby. They can get it moving. Oh, brilliant intercept there by Caneva. Here's Barber. Barber, what does she do? Caneva, it's knocked away from her. And now Warby with a chance to counter-attack. White will get them moving. White to Fodia. Fodia to Loaf. Daniels wants G. Gets it to her. Just to make it 20 points. And she's got it. Another goal for Shay G. He scores 48-28 here at Warby. And Fodia out of the centre again. Does well to Daniels. Back to... Oh, here we go. And, didn't quite get it. Was Loaf, but G recovers it. I think she's copped one on the schnoz there. She looks like she's all right, though. So Loaf to finish it. No, not quite. And Beat recovers. DeBuff. Bit of a high pass there, but it works out back to the beat. And that's the end of the game. A brilliant contest here